So let's look at one of these stories. Somebody sent it in to me, and they're right about it because it's bullshit. Father of Kareem. Father of Kareem. So let's watch a little bit here.
I have 4 children, and Kareem is the 5th. In October, Kareem lost his eye and mother in this bombing. At first, Abu Muhammad thought he had lost them both, but later he found out Kareem was still alive and was reunited with him in hospital. Syrian activists launched a media campaign to draw attention to Kareem and to 400,000 people living under Syrian regime siege in eastern Ghouta. That campaign drew the attention of many people around the world, including Britain's United Nations Ambassador Matthew Rycroft.
I got a problem with this story. A complete and utter fucking problem.
Lebanese Prime Minister Saad Hariri and sports personalities like French football player Frank Ribéry.
So the kid's name's Kareem, right? So let's see what that is in Hebrew, because usual suspects, right? Let's see. His name is Yoram. If you look that up, that's Jehovah. And Jehovah, let's just take a peek. Can you guess who that is? Let's find out. Incidentally, Jehovah corresponds to Saturn, as sometimes spoken of. The ancient teachings, the son of Saturn, the Jewish name was born under Saturn. So, we go all the way back to this silly bullshit. And this is the type of stuff that people don't know. And I find that this wound on this kid's head to be kind of ominous. I'd have to look at it a little bit. All of these people are Saturnian. All of them. Every fucking bit of it. Every single one of these motherfuckers. And the world's gonna fall for this fucking stupid thing like they do with the fucking emoji thing with the fucking eye on your hand. Understand what you're dealing with here. This is why it's important to study, so that you don't fall for shit like this. This is insane to me, but it's only because I can see it every day. The average person has no clue that this shit is going on. No clue whatsoever. Not one iota do they, funny, interesting, not one iota. Yes, everybody stand around and put your hand over your eye. You despicable pieces of crap. And the world will follow this stuff. The world will follow this stuff. Kareem, whose name in Hebrew is, what is it again? What is the name? Yoram. And that name is Jehovah. And Jehovah is the guy, if you really want to know, he's the guy that said, well, he may be the kid that we're talking about. The one that had the problem and then turned everything upside down because he wanted to have his own little world. For whatever reason. Selfish or abused. That's who they're worshiping. And the reason they worship that is because it keeps this reality going. It keeps it going. Saturn is the chief archon. That's who that is. So if you want to put that in Christian terms, you're talking about Satan as the head demon is what we're talking about here. So those people are all into Saturn worship. They're all into demonic worship. I'm not into the worship of it. I'm just making it known. That's all. I don't want a prize. I don't even want to be known for it. But it's important that you know it. It's the same story told a million times over and over again in many fractal little stories, but nobody ever seems to make the connection. Yeah, how interesting. Nice yarmulke, buddy. Gee whiz, nobody would ever guess what that is. I mean, this is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. I have a guy on here that does a lot of researches, and he says he keeps seeing this thing. He doesn't know what it is, but he said it always only has one eye. Well, it's because it's the logo for Jehovah. It's the logo for Jehovah, which is the whole Saturnian thing. So now, if you think about it, the one eye on the hand, we'll just put it into perspective this way because we know it represents sodomy and mind control, right? Here's the one eye that they're putting on their hand. Instead of putting their hand over their forehead or over their eye, the kids are putting it on their hand. These guys are putting it on their face. So all this place is just whacked. There's nothing beautiful here. That's the problem with it. There's nothing beautiful here. There just isn't.